Apple making these phones goddamn get caught proof in a minute, boy.
Hey,
Oh no.
that's why folks.
Dude,
That's why females want you to have iPhones because they can easily hack it. They can goddamn find out what the fuck is going on in your life. It's easy for them to figure it out. That's why
but
they
yeah,
don't
they
like
be
Android.
doing, they be trying to pair up with your shit. This is like, nah, we ain't gonna do no crazy shit like that. Nah, I ain't gonna pair up with
Mm.
your regular ass.
Nah,
But
I don't like that shit.
nah, not that part. Hell no. But other than that, that shit crazy. But
Mm.
goddamn, that red box in the corner says, "Yo, we have been live for 30 seconds. What's good, people? Y'all know who it is and what time of the week it is. That new date, same time, dope show, 8 o'clock Thursday nights with your host, the two-time ATL's hottest DJ, the God DJ Agony, also known as Dr. Dope. Well, my motto is simple: on the building. And tonight, y'all gonna look around, y'all see some familiar faces, and you might see a new face down there in the corner, man. But
Barely.
it's gamers alley, right? Barely see a new face, but it's gamers alley. So you know what we do? It's me and my crew. We get together and go through some of the science of fighting games, or just kick good shit like how we always do. So one of these faces you might recognize, one of them you ain't never seen before. So going around in a circle, fellas, introduce yourself. Tell these folks who you is and what you do, Shoulder.
This is Big Country. You know who this is. You can find me on Fightcade at Big Country 50. You can also follow my
There it
Instagram
is.
at Big Country 50.
Hey, what up?
Hey,
What up? What up?
pa-
This shells. Yeah,
passing
shit.
out ass whoopers.
You can find me at any local strip club, anywhere in the world. I'm just saying, I'm here. I'm here learning.
There,
Shit.
there it goes. There it goes. Hey, that man loves fighting games. He loves booty.
Booty, booty, butt cheeks.
And it has begun. Jay Scott will probably be in here later on, y'all. So be
Scott
yet another.
Jones.
Yeah, that boy Jones Scott Jones will be in here a little later.
Well, hurry up.
All right, right. But in the meantime, between time, I wanted to get into really the meat of what we're talking about tonight, man. So, it was one of those things after watching a couple of J Wan videos. I got my nephew in the building. Spud King, what up, boy?
Boy, what up,
But
Spud? God
What
damn
it
it.
do, baby?
what to do? Mm.
That's
Uh,
fun
So
guy right there.
he said, "What?
That's fun guy.
Hell yeah!
yeah, we need to get him in here too one of these days.
Oh yeah." But yeah. So after watching Jay Wan's latest video, right? It seems like he got this he got his fighting game thing all figured out. You know what I'm saying? In a sense to where he admits that he beats a lot of people better than him. And what I'm saying, goes into a lot of, his whole video goes into the explanation of how he's able to do that, how he feels that, he's here, upper mid tier, maybe lower top tier, but he can beat people at the upper echelon. And he has. He has. Um One of the things that I noticed too that Daigo even wrote a book some years back,
Oh, I got it.
just going into like fighting games as a whole. Not even nor said anything in particular, but just how they work, how to get good, how to win. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I like tonight, what I'm saying? A lot of times we get into we don't get into the what's and the whys and the hows a lot with fighting games. You know what I'm saying? We could throw out a bunch of button combo jargon, but it's just getting down to that meat of how to win at this game. What's the name? Even did videos in this. What's the guys? Core Gaming.
A Core Gamer.
Yeah, and I love their videos. They get very scientific.
Mm-hmm.
Where they even talk about like how you can get sleep deprivation, like what I'm saying, like for real, like they was talking about like long sets and then your brain will shut down, like you kind of go into a sleep mode while awake just from gaming, from the level of exhaustion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it's one of those
That's
things
deep.
to where I said, you know what, I hang with the guys that we do more than just pick up the controller and hit a bunch of buttons and yell at each other. We actually really have not only good conversations but viable conversations and know-how as to how this thing works. So thus that birthed tonight's topic, which is the psychology of fighting games. So it was done like this purposely because, like I said, we got gamers from different eras
Uh-oh.
right here.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Don't do that. Don't do me like that.
I mean, you are of a different era, bro. Like, I mean,
it don't matter. We all the same age.
We really ain't.
Don't do me like that. Come on now.
But I'm serious though. But the thing is, you got to think about it though. Like, so much God is both eras have their pros and cons,
Mhm.
and so like you have, if nothing else, you even thinking about the 09er generation, you realize all the money that got pumped into the FGC was in the 09 era.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
pretty
is
much. Yeah.
this went from being a competition bragging rights $500 pot to what, 2 million, a $2 million Street Fighter pot is coming up. When is that? Is that December?
No, August and Evo 2 million. I'm gonna be there.
No, that's in December.
That's
It's
not Evo.
Capcom Cup.
That's
It's
Capcom Cup.
I thought it was I thought they're
Yeah.
doing it for Evo, Street Fighter 6, Evo.
Mm-mm.
That's 2 million.
Evo, Evo 50K.
Oh shit, I'm still be there.
Yeah,
It made no difference.
I'm about to say, yeah, all right. Capcom Cup has the 2 million, but nonetheless, even 50K though, that's a person's year's salary that you could win in a weekend.
And I'll piss it away in the strip club.
So be it. That is your business. Just let me hold 17 to pay off my student loans so I can get my goddamn masters. I'm so serious. Just let me get 17. I'm tired of being a bachelor. I want to be a bachelor.
All right, I got you. If I win, I probably ain't, but
No doubt, man. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. So like I said, I went both generations. I mean, I say both generations, but yeah, we pretty much talking about just two. Because I don't know if we even know any 16ers.
is that a thing?
No, we don't.
Huh?
Well, actually, I do know some 16ers, but you don't want to talk to them, bro. Frank.
Oh God. Yo, I got my cousin D Banks in the building. This fucking nutty. 10 boy DB right here. That boy said, I don't care what game better. You're living in the past. God damn it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Why this man got a flower on his damn thing?
Hey man, look. You gotta hide what you want to hide. You know what I'm saying? Some of us can't show our faces in public. It'd be like that.
I can't even show it here. I can't find my dang camera.
Then there's that part. But I got my big cuz in the building. Cuz, what it do, man? Finna get into some of this fighting game, drop a little footage in the background, just really get into some science, man. So since I found out a few minutes ago that it was safe to play, we don't go ahead and have that sitting right there in the background while we had this good conversation. If y'all ain't seen this is the Street Fighter 6 beta version that we had all full rights and authorization to play.
Facts.
Yep. We had all that.
Ooh, the bell thing. That felt good.
But so serious, man. JT, get the menu off the damn screen, man. Damn.
Hey, JT. Damn. Man, keep the dang menu up.
There you go.
Ooh, that footage.
That footage look choppy as hell. But I can see what's going on initially. Fireball War. How the hell Ryu beat Guile? Oh shit, that made no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Well, yeah, like you said about the perfect boom.
That shit moving funky as hell. But you know what? Hey, I let it stay raggedy just so we won't get goddamn sued. Fuck it.
That's fine.
But yeah, man. So even when we look at something like this, because with Street Fighter 6, it's gonna usher in a whole nother generation of fighting game players, the same way 4 did. Sadly enough, the same way 5 did.
Yeah, no one likes that. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there are a generation called 16ers for that reason alone.
Oh, that's what they're called?
They are called 16ers. Yes, sir.
If you do
So
got the Tekken footage, put it up. Cause that's distracting.
I'm figuring it out. I'm
Yeah, put the
figuring out.
Tekken footage up.
He
But
jumps up and it ends up sonic booming in the air, which I don't get.
quiet, Shelly, quiet. You're an old nighter.
Hey,
yeah.
hey. Last I checked, fossils stay in the ground.
He said, "Who is this playing?"
It probably Brian.
Spud. I think this was JT and Wayne.
Yeah, JT and Wayne or JT and you, Brian. Shit, I don't know.
There's Brian and me.
See,
Really?
called it.
Yeah.
I thought you were playing with Sean when
He plays with everybody. We know this. He likes to troll. He like to play with everybody.
I like to troll. That's your definition of how I play. I
That's
troll.
what it is.
Yes,
Trolling.
you will not take it seriously until they first make you take it seriously, and then you'll pull out that chun. That's what you do. Come on now.
Ah,
Long as you know, I only take it serious when people make me take it serious.
Exactly.
Here you go.
You telling
Yeah.
on yourself, Shelly.
Nah,
That's what I'm
because
saying.
I just don't get. We just playing, chopping it
we
up.
got motherfuckers damn offline training like a motherfucker all week because of your ass.
It ain't my
Yeah. Like Brian, what did he say to you?
Oh no.
But this game of psychology, what you'll get into that?
Oh,
But yeah,
no. God damn it.
Let me stop bullshit. I'm shit all day.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, that's
like
much better. Oh, you getting the sound up out of it?
Oh yeah. I'm about to say, I'm trying to lead them least little bit they can try to get me for.
Who the heck was playing with Lily?
Who the hell's playing with King?
Who the heck was playing with Eliza? Oh, that's probably me versus Dwayne brother.
Hold on, right quick.
You play with Eliza?
Not really.
Yeah, I say. I mean, nobody should.
I just picked him because it was Dwayne's brother.
Wow, trolling, but want to swear you ain't want to swear up and down you ain't no troll though, right?
I'm not a troll.
Man, look, you like that dude living under the bridge.
Oh my god!
But getting into the psychology of fighting game, so whether it's 2D or 3D, I'm gonna ask you, Shells, first.
Shelly stepped away.
Are you serious?
Yes, but I'll tell you.
Y'all have no
Go ahead and ask me. Go ahead and ask me.
No
My
live
bad.
stream etiquette whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Y'all was talking, and I had to step away because I got a house full of women here. So no, my mom and my nieces and stuff. So a lot of emotions thrown around.
Oh Lord. Okay, look. So I'm gonna ask you first.
All right.
Whether it's like I said, whether it's a 2D fighting game or 3D, when you pick up a game for the first time, what do you do?
For the first time, like initially,
first time,
like brand new scrub.
Yeah, like you've never played this game before. Like it's brand new. You pop the plastic on for it. Now what?
Oh, you talking about like I just want to make sure because there's couple things. But honestly, when a brand new person pick up their first fighting game, they just gonna mash buttons.
No, I'm asking Shells spelt with a 3 and a Z. What do you do?
Oh, me? Mostly I work on my movement, to be honest with you. I work on my movement and I learn my normals first. That's what I do. But for like 3D is more movement, 2D is more so the normals and the range of it. So I just learned that first before I even get advanced.
That's the wrong answer.
Nah, there's no such thing as no right or wrong answer. There's no such thing as
wrong. I would say it's a wrong answer. It's a relative answer.
Yeah,
because that's what I'm saying. I am proving a point with this.
I'm telling you, because I saw your eyes the way you shifted and looked down.
Oh no, because I'm watching the screen.
No, your screen up top, not at the bottom.
No, it's actually right here at my 12. But no, I mean, and like I said, it's a very relative answer because you know what I'm saying. Y'all got different. It's always different methods. Always different methods. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, movements and normals. Let me ask you this: you jumping straight into a fight, or you going to the practice menu?
Oh, practice menu.
It happens. That's what it's there for.
Mm-hmm.
Find,
That's
find
just
people down
me.
at Tekken 3 gave it to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just me.
Hmm.
That's the way I learned shit. I mean, I
I
could
mean,
jump on
yeah.
and just play. I mean, I can't play off field because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't learn off field. I mean, initially, yeah. I mean, but for me, nah, it's more so like I have to learn the basis of the game before I actually start bringing advanced shit in there.
Mm.
That's just me. That's me. It's different. It's different for everybody. Like JT, he'll just jump in and start pressing buttons and figure it out.
I feel that. I feel that. Country, what you got for me, man?
What I would do, I would go into training, and I'll be on the character select screen, fiddling with the character, see which one vibes with me. Then I pick that character and see what they got. See their move set. Go through their whole command list. Then go through the next character. See which one that resonates with me. That the playing style that I'm looking for. Because I look for a certain playing style when I pick a character. So
Mm,
I would.
which is what? I'm curious to see what lie you'll tell today.
I always say the same thing. I love fast characters and I love grapplers.
That's not always the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Every game doesn't have a R Michael.
Okay, they got
Oh Lord.
KOF got Shermie and Angel.
You know what? I probably don't doubt it. I just don't play enough KOF to even know who they are.
Yeah, you gotta be okay.
But you got to get the feel for the character, like for every character in the game. You got to at least go through the command list for everybody in there, see which one you like, then go to training and try to figure out at least one B and B. Then go, then go online.
Pretty much
They
it.
go straight online.
Yeah, go straight online. If it got an arcade mode, I will do arcade mode first, but you don't really gain much information from playing against AI. But I know there are some people that love going against the AI, but that's not something I like to do. I like going against the actual human because AI have, if you played enough fighting games, they have things you can exploit. And I have no choice but to exploit those things because I play too many fighting games. So.
Right. But my nephew Spud King said, he just looks for guile.
That's it. Yeah, we know. We know.
Yeah, a lot of people try to go in there and look for the quote unquote the people top tier, the day one top tier.
Yeah.
I just
That is true.
that's what a lot of people go in there. That's what the modern age go for, I guess. The
I
day
mean,
one
Yeah.
top tier.
I mean, look at that last tournament. How many Lukes was in there?
Oh god, that was so fucking embarrassing. That was so embarrassing.
But yeah, it's just for me.
And you know what? It made me say good riddance to Street Fighter Five. If
Yeah,
that's how it's gonna end, you know what? Fuck you on the way out the door.
it ended with a loot winning Capcom Cup. What a disaster that was.
Yeah, I know that. I cried.
Yeah, that was some bullshit there.
But yeah, I get a feel for the characters. That's pretty much all you can do instead of what you say you did, Shelly,
What are you talking about?
when you first started the game.
Oh, I pretty much
Learn
like I
learn
pretty much just
movement
learned the
and shit.
basics, the mechanics, and all
Yeah.
certain
So
characters.
movement, okay. I want to touch. I did want to touch on that when you said that.
Oh, the movement, like your 3D fighters. Yeah, go ahead.
Not
Well,
necessarily
any
30.
fighter. Let's play like that. Let's keep it general. 3D
Gal don't be top tier. He all around neutral. Gal is not all around neutral. When the last time Gal has been all around neutral? He's been rushed
Uh,
down for goddamn so many years now.
Yeah.
But Gal can play both games though. But yeah, Gal's a maniac in the rushdown. I
but
think
uh,
I think Dominion and Knuckle Dude taught us that.
but what I meant to say was just in one video he hit back on fundamentals. Like
Mm.
if you mastered the fundamentals, you could pick up any fighting game and just go in without having to like learn the movement and stuff. You could just play any fighting game, which is pretty much why I play. I just pick up fighting games and just go with it because the fundamentals are there.
But at the same time, you think about it, you still got to learn the basic mechanics of the game, correct? And that's part of the fundamental process. You have to,
The
exploit.
fundamentals are the basic mechanics of the game. The extra stuff are the stuff. The other stuff is just extra. every fighting game going to have a fundamental core of footsie, space, anti-airs, and stuff. Once you learn that fundamentals, you're good. But you can just tack the rest of that stuff on.
But as I was saying, you just agreeing with me, but you're disagreeing because I pretty much said I'm learning the fundamentals. I'm learning the basics of the game, like the game of that specific game. And if you have fundamentals, you can learn it. So you basically agreeing with me, but you're kind of disagreeing.
Okay, Spud got a valid point. So you got to explain exactly what fundamentals
Yes.
are, because some people think it's just blocking and special moves.
I, I said I kind of explained it when I just said.
But
I
but
kind
yeah,
of explained it when I
like
said it.
it, for the people who don't play fighting games, give them like that 0900 crash course.
Fundamentals are basically your ground game, your neutral, your anti-airs, your your movement, and everything. If you know how to control the ground game and keep yourself from jumping like a madman, that's pretty much your fundamentals. If you know how to stay grounded, you know how to do footsies, basic B&Bs,
Yeah, you
crouching
got
medium for
you got
Hadouken.
you got to use you got to explain what B&Bs are. It's bread
I'm
and
about
butter.
to say, yeah, let them know what
Oh,
B&Bs
oh
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
God,
you got to go
yeah.
elementary. You got to go elementary because
That's
some
what I'm
people don't
saying.
know
I mean, JT, this the 0900 course. We ain't got to the 1000 level yet now.
that.
B&Bs are bread and butters. Bread and butters are combos that are easy to do, like combos that you can do without thinking. You know, combos that you will get guaranteed. Those
Hmm.
what bread and butters are. So if you master bread and butters, and on top of that, with your fundamentals, you should be able to play any fighting game. Because any 2D fighting game, I guarantee you're gonna have a Shoto character with a crouching medium and Hadouken combo. And if you can get far with that if you can just master that. You don't have to master anything else. You can just master crouching medium and Hadouken and when to do it with your spacing. And it'll take you far.
That is true. That is damn true. And see, that's what I usually look for. Like I go into a 2D fighting game, where to show those.
That's what you
Look,
that
With
I
Ken
want to
Arena.
I want to know who got the uppercut, who got the fireball, who got the goddamn the hor- the move that go give me some horizontal movement, whether it be pushback or defensive, whether it's a tiger knee or a tatsu. God damn it, what a Shoto at.
those are the easiest characters to learn too.
Exactly. Now I did want to touch on something you said a second ago about fighting the computer. I
Mhm.
think I think with going to arcade mode and fighting the computer, that's that time where you get comfortable with your hands in that game. Like
Mhm.
if it's a let's just say okay with Street Fighter 6, there's new shit we gotta learn with this
Mhm.
medium. So I think arcade mode is where you would learn that at.
Actually,
Because it's like in practice mode, I'm hitting a immovable dummy. At least in arcade mode, if I mess up, they hit back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but then Justin Wong said that in one of his videos, like how to get good. He pretty much said he goes against the AI on the hardest level or something like that, and then just practices basic B&B. Then he don't go advanced. He don't do none of that trying to read. He just practice B&B so he can apply it to his muscle memory. So when he do it in an actual match, it's like that.
He said what he did was, and he would put the dummy on random guard. So when he catch the guard the dummy off random guard, he would follow up with his combo. That's
I
what he
thought,
said he did.
I thought he said that in that one video. It was that he going to AI.
I
I,
know he did,
I
but
have to go back and I have to go back and watch the video again. But
he probably did. I'm not gonna dispute you. He
show
probably did.
though, I know if the no, it's
I got my L up in the building, man. Yo, appreciate you for coming out, sticking around, and listening
wait,
to this good
isn't that the
nerd
one with the
talk.
good living room? The good living room set?
Oh, Miss Parker with the good living room.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, oh yeah.
she
Me
she might
Parker,
she might stick her head in the door, make a guest appearance, but nah, she ain't here.
if you're watching, hey Miss Parker.
But my bad. Go ahead, JT. I ain't even
Miss
catch you.
Parker, you got fans.
Uh,
Shoot, I've been number one fan since I seen that all white
all right.
living room set.
Damn it. But
But
yes,
nah,
indeed, man. So yeah, it's one of those things to where, like I said, that's the reason why I like the arcade mode as a starting point, just because that blocking dummy doesn't necessarily hit back. Now, something you touched on earlier, country too, that I do agree with is that the computer lets you get away with murder. So
yeah,
stuff that you're not supposed to get away with, the computer lets you do it because they don't have that instinct to be like, you know what? Hell no, I'm about to exploit this.
Mm-hmm.
Computer's gonna do what it's told. It's gonna go
Yep.
by the code. It's gonna go by the numbers. It's X's and O's.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed
you
to when
know,
you're
cheat.
fighting somebody, you're like, I can't believe you fucking around and get. You think you finna get away with this shit? Well, yeah, the computer been letting me do it for years. Yeah, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Now you finna get blowed up.
He's gonna take your quarters.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And it's one of those things to where you gotta eventually, because yeah, even if you start off fighting the computer, you gotta eventually play a human body. Because it's gonna be a lot of openers. Like damn the B&Bs, the opener to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just
That's why you work on your ground game, your footsies with the crouch and medium. You learn that space, and then you get that first. Then you expand it to something else, like opening up somebody with a jump in because you got such a solid ground game. They don't believe you, stuff like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
So basically, stay grounded, and if they jump in, knock them out there. Like, ooh, perfect example. I was playing Street Fighter 4 in Washington State, and this dude, normal people, they was like, man, I could beat you, and I looked at him, I was like, okay, I'll pull up the sticks. I pulled out Fei Long on 4. He kept jumping at me, and I just kept doing close standing heavy punch, like kept knocking him out the air. He was really about to fight me because I just kept using one button against him. I was like, bro,
I
what are you
mean,
talking about? I mean,
Fate,
you can't get
Fate,
mad.
and see that's the thing. Like when we get into anti airs, I mean, yeah, Fei Long does have he does have a kick DP, but at the same time, Fei Long just got that standing uppercut,
Yep.
But
and it got range.
it got range, but it's like it's close standing heavy. So I had to time it once he got close enough to me. If I didn't, the
It's a
far standing hand
proximity
coming.
normal.
Yeah.
Mm.
Huh?
About
It's
like
a
It's far.
proximity normal.
okay.
So yeah, so he got mad because I just kept doing that. He literally was about to fight me. I was about to throw hands too over. I didn't give a fuck.
Hey
But they
man,
also go hand to hand with
it gets wild up in Seattle, boy.
but they also go hand to hand with conditioning people to do what
Mm.
that's
Make
part of learning the fighting game fundamentals too. Conditioning.
Hey,
That is
so
extremely that's an advanced technique, but
go ahead and tell them what extreming is. I mean, extreming. Goddamn,
conditioning.
conditioning is.
conditioning someone is
And people, hold
basically
up before you get into it, JT. People, it is exactly what you think it is. Okay, go ahead. It really is exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
conditioning is basically doing something over and over and over and getting them to believe that you're going to do it, but you switch it up, you pull the rug away from under them at the last minute, and you blow them up. Basically, it's getting them. It's forcing them to believe one thing, and you got to do something else.
And people, it is
You want to go?
exactly what it sounds like. It is straight mental conditioning.
It's
Yeah,
so you want to go in boxing terms? Would you call that a feint?
Um, you know
uh,
what the feint is part of conditioning. So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, yeah.
like you fake you going something else, like you fake
like
you going something, and then
if you've been constantly just throwing this same left all night, and then you feint it, and then they block left and leave the right open, then yeah, that's a form of
That's
conditioning.
conditioning. Yeah,
That is
that's
conditioning.
a form of conditioning. That's why I was saying I was giving them
That is
examples. So
conditioning in its best and worst form.
hmm
I was
Yeah.
you
just
got to
giving
learn to condition your opponent. You can't. I know when people play fighting games, they go in without a game plan too. I want people to start going in with a game plan. Like, what am I setting up this game? What am I trying to do this game? How am I trying to open them up this game? Just choose one of those topics and stick with it. But I see time and time again people play fighting games, and people are just doing the most random flowchart things.
That's not even gonna lie to you. That's that you can blame Idon for that one. Flowchart. Flowchart Laura. But it
But
will.
I know it's hard for people to stop jumping in fighting games. I know it's hard for newer players to stop jumping. It's just you have to condition your own self not to jump.
Yeah.
Because when I play newer players, I try to condition them to get them better at the game. I don't try to just run them. I don't like to just steamroll people and they don't want to play the game anymore.
Fuck it. Steamroller. Get good.
You got to
Hey,
try to
but you know
condition.
what? He said he just made the statement. I don't want to steamroll. If y'all pay attention to the background, don't nobody we know play with Xiao Yu but who? But he don't want to steamroll nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah, all
Especially
right.
getting that Phoenix stance.
Yeah,
I
all
don't
right.
I don't pick Xiao Yu all the time. I only pick Xiao Yu when the time calls for it. I mean, when people want to play Xiao Yu.
But he don't want to steamroll nobody. But he just picked Xiao Yu. I hit dog hollering right now.
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to goddamn. I get what you say. You don't want to steamroll them to make them quit the game because it's hard keeping people in fighting games. I ain't gonna lie. It really is.
It is. It is.
It
You
really.
don't you don't understand how many how many people, how many groups I've been kicked out of because they didn't want to play me in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. The same way. I understand. I understand. People don't want to play you. You just by yourself on that island because you done steamrolled them.
Yeah, it
Sucks.
it does suck.
Hold on.
I think.
Quick question
So you
though
know
before
what?
I continue. Quick question before I continue. I could cuss,
Uh-huh.
right? I could keep
You said
cussing
what?
because I keep cussing like a mug.
Hold up. Now you're good.
I
He
was like,
said, "Can
I
you
was
cut?"
like, can I keep cussing? Because I keep cussing like a mug. I ain't trying to get you canceled.
Nah, you didn't see it. I just switched the label. You are now good. Cuss freely, my brother.
Oh,
Parental
there you go.
advisory.
There you go. Thank you. I'll be cussing. I'm sorry.
But most people I do play. Do you when you play a new player, Shelly? Do you try to ease them into the fight, or do you just go 100% from the jump?
No, ease up.
Because I know a lot of people say I'm stupid for easing up on people like that. I should just go full throttle at all times.
no, I mean I ain't gonna lie. Going full
I
throttle is
mean,
mentally exhausting. But
it's like you could, but for what?
yeah.
I mean, you could, because it's a lot of times. Like, think about it like this. You know, you got two people who learn how to swim. You got the person that took swimming lessons, and then the one that got thrown in the pool.
And you got the third one like me. They couldn't catch me, so I don't know how to swim.
Damn it. Damn it. Shit. And there it is. So, nonetheless, it's like, I mean, we all had to sit through that baptism by fire. And think about it like this, JT. At one time, you had to steamroll who was in front of you because why? It cost you money every time you played. That whole arcade mentality. Every
Yeah,
time I play, it's gonna run me 50 cents. So I don't have the time to ease you into this set. We got 2 out of 3 rounds, and I gotta bust your ass.
Yeah,
that is true. But the arcade mentality faded away from me because we haven't been in that atmosphere in so long. I don't have that gorilla in me like I used to.
true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It would just really take to be in a competitive scene, man. Like,
Yeah,
and it's a difference of playing online versus
it
being
is.
in that
It,
room. When
And
you're
it
in that
is.
room,
Well,
it is.
that's when the nerves come out. He's sweating.
Ooh.
Like shit, the first time I got down, actually took it serious. I got steamrolled. Not even gonna lie.
For Street Fighter?
Street Fighter 4. When
Hmm.
I bought the game in Iraq on Xbox, and I found out that's when I first met my homie, the one I was telling y'all about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I beat your ass Street Fighter. I've been playing this shit since 2, talking that shit like every new dude do. He was like, all right, come on. We went to his room, played, steamrolled the hell out of me. Now, there was 2 things I could have done. I could have said, fuck this game. And I was like, yo, or I could ask him, yo, how'd you beat me? And that's why it is like, how'd you beat me? And he taught me from there.
Here's the thing though about that. Most people not gonna say how did you beat me.
Most people ain't, but
yeah, here's the thing. I would say this: ask specific questions. Make your questions a lot more specific to the exact fight. Like, okay, what move was that you did when I did this right here, and you saw me coming in, you switched side, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Specific. Here's why: because if they with some gamers. With some gamers, if they pulled off some real high level tech shit, they can't wait to tell somebody about it. They can't wait. They be like, "Oh, nigga, you wouldn't believe what I did, bro. I got that when you was on the way in. I went underneath, made it unblockable, had the assist come out. I watched that Firebrand video today again. I don't know if you.
Oh, that Firebrand? Oh God,
man, look, that was some scumbag ass shit. That was high level top tier scumbag right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't say I was mad at it either though. I can't say I was mad.
Can't be mad at it.
But yeah, on the cool shit, like spar with niggas, like so serious. Spar with niggas and then ask questions because they geeked about this high level tech. Oh, you gonna act, bro, nigga? I can't wait to brag about some shit. Either I learned off the internet or I feel like I discovered. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Cross Tekken was out, I fought against this guy for about an hour straight online. Like we started out in a ranked match, and then we just went to a private party with just me and him fighting. After a while, we ended up sparring together. And he's telling me all this new tech and this, that, and third. Then next thing you know, we start playing on teams together. Right. It was like a real internet Xbox 360 friendship type thing.
Only in the Xbox days will something like that happen.
Yeah,
man.
These white boys calling us niggas.
These are facts. I don't even know what ethnicity this dude was, but we was like boys though, to the point to where whoever get online first send the other one a message. And I'm like, oh shit, man. And see, the thing was, it was crazy. I had to catch him at odd times because he was in Cali, so he was 3 hours behind. So it'd probably be like 1-2 o'clock in the morning here when I catch him. Then after that, shoot, mic up, game on, go through the goddamn what's the name, beating on people.
Yep, only in 360 days. Nowadays, people I don't know what to call people nowadays, especially people in the FGC. They so clout hungry.
Oh my God! Yes,
I think that's society. Society is. I don't quite understand this new age, but yeah, 360. We made friends on there, like legit friends. I wish I still knew this guy.
Mm-hmm. Made a lot of friends on 360.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's how I met up with JT again after all these damn years.
Facebook.
Huh?
Facebook.
Hey, Bix.
Yeah, you barely on it.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Bix. Let's go.
Hey, JT. So let me ask you this though. Okay, so you got that guy. He done ran through the room. Right, he passing our bags, right? He beating everybody ass. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to pass the stick. He ain't budged yet. You next. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna take what I learned from watching and use it against him. That's the thing, and that's another thing about modern gamers or modern FGC. They don't like the watch. You know, they don't like to sit in the room and wait their turn. They want to instantly play. But half the battle is watching other people play so you can pick up other things.
I'm about to say, dude, that's like getting a study guide before the test.
Yeah. But most people don't like to sit in the room and watch. That's how modern gamers are. They want to just constantly just play back and forth between one, just have a one-on-one set with somebody else.
Gotta have that pattern recognition.
And even in most of the games nowadays, they got most modern games, most modern lobbies, they got rid of the you don't have to spectate people. You can just sit down at a what is it? Arcade cab and just play somebody. There's no lobbies anymore, like traditional 360 lobbies where you had to
Really?
waste your turn.
So the spectator and the theater mode is gone.
It's there, but it's not enforced like it used to be. You know,
I used to love that shit though.
me too.
Used
Yeah,
to
watch
love
them
that shit, especially
time.
like if we're in the room. Yeah, I'm gonna be studying the fights before mine.
hmm
Mhm.
I wish they would bring. Well, it's there in Street Fighter Six. I mean Six. They tried to do something like that with the arcade cabinets in Street Fighter Six. They really trying to like bring that arcade, a virtual arcade feeling where you can just sit around the arcade and watch people play and wait your and say your turn is next,
Right.
and everybody in the lobby will know a person got a win streak, and the lobby will put a bounty out on this person. It's just
I
they
mean,
trying to.
but that was real.
Bounty?
Think about like in real life arcade scenes to where you might have this one dude up there and he been up there all day. Now you
Mhm.
know he's been up there all day, and you know he been handing out asses because that crowd around that one cabinet keeps
Yep,
getting bigger to the point where you almost got people sitting on their shoulders. Like those FGC hype moments were born right there in the arcades.
that's what
And-
Street Fighter Six online mode. It kind of put me in that sense when um you see somebody on this dude was on like a 67 game win streak.
Dang.
I,
Damn.
wa- and I wanted to see what was going on over there. So I sat down, played him. I broke his win streak, by the way, but it brought me over. It brought people over there. It
Yeah.
brings better challenges over there. I should say.
I mean, even, yeah, because the thing is, it's like at that time period, certain dudes that got famous in arcades. Like,
Yeah.
when you went to South Cab, you had this guy. You know, if you went to Underground, that was back before we knew him by name, but Poke Chop. You know what I'm saying? Always at the
Mhm.
arcade at Underground. And I mean, you just knew, you know what I'm saying, no matter what side of town you was on, there was that guy that was like, okay, yeah, yeah, this his house. I'm visiting.
Yeah.
You going to Greenbrier, you going to South Lake, wherever, CNN Center, Underground, South DeKalb, wherever. That guy was there.
Mhm.
And I wish I could experience that, but I didn't.
Man,
I was sheltered as fuck. You leave me alone.
what a time to be alive, son. It's one of
Yeah.
those things though. But like I said, to me, like going going to these majors is like the closest you can get to it. And that was one of the reasons why I love final round. I never competed in final round. I went to 10 of them, never competed, but it was the camaraderie that was there. Like a dude would give you could ask a dude, hey, do you think this technique will work? And he'll sit there and give you the 0100 on it, pull up videos on it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying, stream their own fights. So they'll pull up their own fights. You know what I'm saying? Like really give you help. There were guys that be like, yo, you come to SoCal, look me up. I give you my numbers. You come to SoCal region, look me up. You ain't got to worry about nowhere to stay at, and I can take you to a good Korean barbecue spot.
Hey,
This is
I love,
actually a real conversation I had.
I love Korean barbecue.
Man, this stuff's
It's,
amazing.
I wish I would have went the final round when it was here, but I wish I would have known you earlier
Yeah, because I
when
was
final
there.
round was here because
Yeah.
we would have probably participated. 'Cause I didn't even know. I knew final round, but I didn't know it was in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, it's not coming back, is it?
No.
You know what? When I was at what's the name? Dang it, DreamHack. I was at DreamHack. I saw a guy that actually looked like Shin Blanca. And I thought it was him. I stopped him and everything. He was like, "Oh, you think I'm Larry?" I'm like, "Oh shit, you get that a lot. I'm guessing." So but he was like, yeah, Larry good or whatever. He said he's not gonna do it, but he said a lot of guys from Gwinnett Brawl are trying to put it back together.
Oh,
Mm.
So,
Gwinnett Brawl, you talking about like Shadow Ace?
hmm All the
Okay.
guys for Gwinnett Brawl are trying to put final round back together to where he said, it could be another year, maybe two, to get it all together, but there could possibly be a final round back here in Atlanta. And when I really got into like watching competition fighting, you got to think, because that stuff was regional, so it wasn't it was one of those things you had to be there. This is back in the early days of streaming. I mean, like that '09 generation brought streaming in heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They did. Otherwise, you was gonna have somebody trying to record it off a flip phone, off a CRT.
Off a flip phone. Dang, he took it back to Razor.
Dude, I'm so serious. I pulled out my Xbox and got all the old footage of our fights from 2014. Are you serious, Spud? I need that. I need that, Spud. Like, I'm so serious. Do I need to bring you a flash drive?
Oh my god.
I need that footage, sir.
I'm gonna need to
Do
see
not.
that too.
Yes, I need that. I'm so serious. That is crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
He really was.
Damn, well, we could. What they say? Tons of fights with me and JT.
Of course.
I bet it damn was. Yeah. So Spud, don't get lost. You need a flash drive. I'll see you Saturday morning. So
How would he pull those off Xbox? I mean PlayStation. I mean his place 360. Trying to figure out a way he can get that off his computer, his 360.
It's just
like I said, I give him a flash drive.
You can remember they had that feature you was able to upload it to YouTube. Yeah, you go to YouTube and pull it off his YouTube account. You was able.
I didn't hurt your feelings.
Huh?
He made you better, damn it. He threw you in the pool.
It's gonna make you what's it call it? It's gonna make you play Street Fighter 6 even harder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I can't wait for that.
So that's what I'm saying. Day one Street Fighter 6. Like, what you got in your mind?
As far as what?
Just, I mean, when you put it in that drive and hit the power button, and then click start.
Fucking niggas up.
I'll go to rate.
You going straight to rank? Well, see, you know what though? You got an advantage, man. Wrestlers ain't get to play with that damn new meter.
But I'm going to
I'll go to say the day one tournament. I mean, like the first tournaments, they are going to be so lopsided.
Stop it, Brian. Stop it.
You know they are. Oh, these replays are false memories.
I'm done. Shit, I mean, I go in there. Shit, I'm just gonna play. Fuck it. I'm not gonna stress. I ain't gonna do none of that. Just play the play.
When Street Fighter 6 come out, the first thing I'm gonna hit training mode up. I'm gonna fuck around with World Tour a little bit, but mainly I'm gonna be in training and see what I can do with Geef, because I didn't see banishing flat from Geef, and that might be a problem for me. But I'm guessing when he banishing flat green hand, yeah.
But you know what? He didn't look like he had a problem getting in without green hand this time.
Yeah, because Drive Rush is there and he got armor, so he shouldn't have a problem getting in. So I'm gonna mess around with that. I'm gonna see Marissa and Manon and see what they hitting on. And I'm not looking forward to Lily. I'm gonna mess around with JP and see what he about.
I don't like JP as a boss. JP just does not. Nothing says boss about JP to me.
Shit, that cane, that suit, boss.
Not that kind of boss.
He look like an old pimp.
I never been a fan of Honda. I never been a fan of Blanca. I might play. I was a fan of Blanca in CVS 2. Because Blanca was a goddamn nut in CVS 2.
I was just about to call you a lying ass, because I remember AWA one particular year. Every time I turn around, Blanca up there lighting up that blender.
You should have. Were you there? Was Shelly there at the AWA?
Nah, I think I had to work.
I don't think so. No,
I wasn't, because I had to work and you was running You was wrecking people with CVS2. I heard it's Turbo 2.
CVS2 and Third Strike.
I thought he was playing Super Turbo. That's what he told me. He got like second place, third place.
No, that's not
No.
AWA. That was another thing.
Okay,
That
my
was
bad.
that was Momocon, and he plays first in that.
Oh shit.
But nah, it was CVS2 and Third Strike, and it was just like at the time they had all these games set up, but JT's computer like pretty much stole the room.
We was over there playing CVS2. We were playing Third Strike, and we played Marvel 2. And I was kicking their ass on Marvel 2.
What that was around when it died, wasn't it?
No, I died at CVS2. We started.
Yeah,
So what happened was the dude had the PlayStation 3 set up, and he had the Marvel 2 set up on PlayStation 3. And they wanted to play CVS2, so I hooked up my computer. Like, and I got CVS2 right here too. Because, they got tired of getting beat up at Marvel 2.
They got tired of getting beat up in Marvel 2, so you whooped their ass in CVS 2.
CVS, exactly. I fucking
exactly.
ran them motherfuckers out the room.
That was crazy, but you know what? You remember what we was talking about with that arcade field. By the time that computer died and you turned around, was it not like 30 people crowded around us?
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of people over there.
That's what I'm saying. Because they were actually hosting a tournament on the other side of the room. People started pulling chairs from over there, sitting by us. It started off with just about maybe 6 or 7 of us sitting there. Next thing I know, the whole room is over there. Like that's what I'm talking about when I say that arcade field. And that's also, like I said, that's another situation where you don't really have the time to ease a player in or to try to download them. You gotta be going for that win early.
Yeah. In that situation, yeah. And that particular one, yeah. I feel you. But a player is out your if you when a player ain't got no business being in your league, being fighting you, you would know. And you just be like, I'll take it easy on this player. You know it.
Now, fuck all that wrecking shit. You stepped on your domain, kick his ass out. Kick his
Because I'm
ass out.
telling you, it'll mess around and it'll be just your damn look. One of them dude coming up button mashing, and I'm talking about just all thing he knows is just quarter circles, and he gonna hit him like hell.
You got to explain quarter circles to your fans.
Oh, it's literally just a down forward or down back quarter circle motion on the controller. But yeah, he could know those two movements and mess around. And you just get tagged a couple of good times. It's like those boxers that didn't take the guy serious. Oh, I'm just gonna tag around with him, and then you mess around and caught one to the chin. I was like, oh shit, I'm asleep.
Maybe maybe I'm too nice.
Y'all remember that time Kimbo Slice got knocked out? The dude with the pink hair.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimbo was supposed to be making his TV MMA debut. And they pretty much had this punching bag up there for him to beat on. Dude had pink hair. And when he caught Kimbo, he was more surprised than anything. Like, oh shit, I hit him. Let me finish this shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Kimbo had slipped.
R.I.P. Kimbo Slice.
Man, definitely big RP Kimbo Slice. There was a beat.
Oh yeah, what you getting into, Shelly, when you get to Street Fighter 6?
Oh, when I'm gonna get to the characters? Oh shoot. I ain't gonna lie. JP looked kind of cool. Jamie, I've been playing Jamie. He was pretty decent, But I saw Lily, and I'm like, okay, that she actually might be pretty fun to play. So I'm gonna try Lily.
I think Lily's gonna be she's gonna be the day one character. Like, don't be surprised if you see a top 8 with at least 4 Lilies in it.
I know. Hey.
I think the day one character is gonna be it's gonna be Luke.
Oh.
Dhalsim, not Dhalsim, Luke, Honda.
No,
and,
it definitely won't be Sim because it takes a special kind of player to pick up Sim day one.
I would say be a grappler. It's like some of those grapplers usually are.
I think there'll be a lot of Marissas because everybody feeling this character.
Yeah, it's gonna be like usually if you really look at it, it's grapplers are usually like day one of the cycle of the game. The first iteration is always grapplers because it's not much to learn from them. Huh?
You think so?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Go back. Like Like when let's go back to 4 when Geef was top tier. Who's a grappler in or fucking case in point Laura. She was a rush down grappler, which I hate. No, I hate.
Laura is a brawler. She's not a grappler.
But her grapples would set up a lot of shit.
She's not a grappler. A grappler is she's not a grappler prototype. A grappler prototype is
Laura's more like how
grappler archetype.
What was the French guy? Abel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was nasty.
Yeah, Laura's more on that standard where it's like she's a brawler with command grabs, as opposed to a grappler like
she's a brawler.
Geek, T-Hawk, hell, Goro.
Goro, damn.
But yeah, I mean, that was the only time I could really say I played with a legit grappler was on MKX. I played Goro like day one till the end.
You just like big motherfuckers with a ponytail with the man bun. He had the man bun. It's
man,
Goro's that dude, man. Goro's that dude. I'm sorry,
man. That damn punch walk was everything.
I'm on a podcast.
That punch walk was ghetto gold.
Podcast.
Because the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm telling you, Street Fighter 6. First thing I'm gonna do, I already know who my Shoto is. It's gonna be Ryu because I'm gonna pick a Shoto first, and I'm really just gonna pick Ryu just to wait on Akuma, because as you can see from the shirt, I might be slightly an Akuma fan, maybe a little bit, but I'm picking Jamie though. It's just been a thing of mine that ever since I've seen him in the games to pick the drunken boxer. Whether it was Shun Di, whether it was Brad Wulong, hell, Flavor Flav on Def Jam. Anybody go back to fight? Anybody play Fight for New York? Fucking Flavor fucking Flav, nigga.
I'm done.
I always love the drunken boxers. I mean, I love the movie. I saw the original drunken boxer with Jackie Chan and Sam Snead. The Legend of Drunken Master Part 2, where Jackie Chan loses his mind. What was the other one? We had to fight the two snake dudes at the end. Snake and the Monkey Shadow. Y'all want to see some drunken boxing? Watch that movie. But that's what I'm saying. I've always loved the drunken boxing character. So I remember playing, learning how the records worked in Super Turbo with Fei Long. So I was like, oh, okay, a drunk dude with records.
Wait, who's the drunk dude in Mortal Kombat?
Bo Raichu.
Bo Raichu, yeah.
You know
he was actually drunk for real.
He was actually drunk for real. Like literally, if you had too many drinks with him and you weren't in the middle of a move, he would stop and throw up.
Yeah. One of his moves was the puke puddle.
That happened. Yeah. That actually happened. But yeah, so it's one of those things where I don't know. I think hopefully like there will be so much less division with the old, with the old school gen, 09ers, 16ers. Once Street Fighter 6 comes out, it's just like we all here for the same reason.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was ghetto go. Did you not see him kick him out of that goddamn out of that, what's the name? You know what? I'll rewind that back. I'll rewind my back for my people that didn't see it. That shit was ghetto go. I'm talking about kicked him straight in the ass. But yeah, it's gonna be one of those type things. If nothing else, I feel like it should bring the FGC closer together, and if nothing else, that $2 million pot at goddamn Capcom Cup. That right there
you think of to bring the American FGC together because money makes the American FGC act funny.
Yeah,
but you know what sucks about that is like the American FGC already has really sucky camaraderie anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even say I don't understand what it was, but I know exactly what it is. Like these. I don't know. It was the money. Before 09, there wasn't this much money, but the camaraderie was there.
Yeah.
Actually, that should expose a lot of people because that shows what they're really there for. They're there for the money, or they're here because they love the game.
They're there for money and brand recognition.
That's it.
Right.
They see what Jay Wong has, Max, Philippines. They see what these guys have, and they want that instantly, but they don't know what those guys went through to get there.
Okay, watch this. Watch this.
Yeah, Jay Wong.
Down.
Not bad. But
But
yeah,
yeah, but
Jay
see,
Wong.
that's the thing though.
Shit.
Jay Wong. You realize how many times Jay Wong would fight international players and get his ass handed to him?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And we're talking about years now. We're talking about the fact that we all relish in Evo moment 36. What is it? 36. But
36. Yeah.
but Jay Wong was on the other end of that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Jay Wong's been around. He's been around. He's taken a lot of those hits already. Like you can't want what Jay Wong had tomorrow if you ain't put in them what you say about 20 years worth of work.
He got
Yeah.
like 20 plus years. Yeah, he got about
That's what
20 plus years.
That's what
But-
I'm saying.
But his
20
thing,
years.
like shit, he went from tournaments where they shared a room with like 6 people in it, shared a hotel room, going to the tournaments.
That was the
Right.
old EMP days, the Empire Arcadia days.
The what?
Right.
Empire Arcadia.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, and you know what? I think as much as we, saying the money was such a gift to the FGC because the notoriety that these guys got. I mean, they're actually looked at as legit athletes now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rick Fox had an esports team,
Yeah,
and it included FGC.
yeah, that didn't last long.
They had a lot of big hitters on it. Had Sonic
Was-
Fox, Justin
Son-
Wong.
Yeah, was it
Yeah.
Taquito part of Echo Fox at one time?
Yep.
Yep,
Keto was
yep.
had
Yeah,
a bunch of big hitters on there.
and I heard his League of Legends team was like supposed to be top notch. I don't understand League of Legends still, but
Yeah.
I don't understand why it folded.
You should understand why it's what?
Why did
why Echo Fox folded?
yeah.
I heard it was a financial mismanagement, like it's just
Mhm.
poor use of money, and
So much potential for something like that.
that's what I'm saying. You'd have made your money back, especially with Sonic Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Early Sonic Fox playing every game known to man.
That's a missed
Right.
opportunity.
Oh, it very much was a miss. Very much was a miss. But yeah, man. So it's one of those things, though. When you play a fighting game, right?
Yeah.
Now, like you said, you got we talk a lot about 2D fighters, but when we sit here and we look at these 3D fighters, the fundamentals are more they're similar, but there is a difference in that we added in that third dimension.
Yeah.
So even though Akuma's on here, I can't just ball back in a corner and shoot fireballs.
Spacing is still a thing in 3D fighters too.
Oh, spacing is a big thing. Spacing is a big thing in
Yeah.
anything.
I think
Whiff,
from my
whiff
Go ahead.
punishing is still a thing in 3D fighters.
Mm.
For those that don't know what whiff punishing is when someone throws out a normal and they miss and you punish it with your own normal. That is a whiff punish,
Or in boxing, a counter.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Spacing is a thing, which is also so those are fundamentally for every fighting game. Like if you have those, you can play any fucking fighting game and you can pull the rest of the stuff just into you as you play.
And it goes back like the only difference I see, it's the fundamentals are still there. It's just between 2D and 3D. From my learning experience of 3D, movement is more prevalent than in 2D. It's still a factor, but it's like you create those whiff punishes by movement. You got to sidestep. You got to. It's a lot. It's when it comes to movements, it's a lot more prevalent there. Hell, you can move with normals. Like case in point, your Fei, what's his name? Feng Wei.
Same way.
Yeah, when he does that damn stance, and he step backwards and he
Tempo stance.
the Kempo stance, and he steps back and fucking creates movement with a stance. I'm telling you, movement is a lot in 3D. That 3D is just more prevalent in movement. Still same, but it's more prevalent.
Yeah. Because you can also do the same thing in Street Fighter. You can move with Gao's normals. You can charge a Sonic Boom, but move forward with Bazooka Knee.
That is
Yep.
true.
Yeah,
Now
that's true.
but we talk about advanced ground techniques though.
Mm.
because at one time, I mean, with Gal, it was either you were just leaning backwards or you were in a turtle stance. You know what I'm saying?
Down back.
Yeah.
Charge kick. If hit
But
the
yeah,
charge
like I
that
said,
fast
you
kick.
you could go forward with that knee and be charging, and then come out the knee into a boom.
Mm. You're right.
Shit,
I
it's
can't
nuts.
disagree.
I feel Spud through my mic watching Street Fighter.
You said what?
I hear Spud through my mic watching Street Fighter 4 clips.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, like I said, he got to give me those because we gonna do some real watching on those one day.
Eh, we went through that should be interesting. That really is gonna be interesting.
You know what? I want to do the same thing with it cross taking. Like Street Fighter cross taking didn't get the it didn't get a fair shot.
Same with Marvel Infinite.
Same with Marvel damn Infinite. I'm just mad. It's some 6 years later. I'm discovering this game like it's brand new.
Yeah.
That game was
Got overshadowed by Dragon Ball Z Fighter.
it shouldn't have got overshadowed, but
It shouldn't. But the game was. People want super simple. If I could do, oh my god, don't get me started on that game.
But you know what? That game had a level of simplicity to it too. It wasn't a hard game.
You said level of simplicity.
It did have a level of simplicity. Yeah, it wasn't. It's one of those games. It's a easy to pick up and play, but it's gonna be hard to master. Which was about like most of the Marvel versus games anyway. You could get in there, button mash, and do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit ain't me. I know I don't play versus, even though Big Country been trying to get me play versus game for a long time.
You should give them a try at least.
I did give it a try. I had Marvel 3.
A fair try. Like get good in it. Like
I
you
did.
really
I'm not gonna say get good in it, but I did give it a fair shot. It just wasn't my cup of tea, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a little too balls to the wall.
Yeah, I already have shit. Trying to keep up with everything. There's a lot of shit going on.
It is, and you know what? I think that's why I like Infinite so much because Infinite reminds me of Marvel 1 and Street Fighter X-Men, to where it's 2-on-2.
Mm-hmm. And people didn't like,
huh?
People didn't like the 2-on-2 aspect of it. People thought that was a downgrade.
No, it was just more back to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if you had really gave the game a fair shot, it could get retarded with that 2-on-2.
It can get way retarded.
It could get real funky real quick with that 2-on-2. So it's like, don't sleep on the 2-on-2 just because I ain't got, two different assist types going out. Because the thing is, one of the things that and Cross Tekken even had this, the constant back and forthing.
Yeah,
I could bring in, and then while still in active frames, I could tag my partner in to come in, hit you a couple more times, tag you back in with a super. While the super's still running, I'm going to the other side, setting up another super. Yeah, it gets crazy now. Like, big shouts out to that one dude I be following. Like, yo, I watch some tournaments like religiously.
One dude I be following.
Yeah, you know what? He's cool. I can give him a shout out. Was it Don Con?
I don't know.
That was the one I sent you, right, JT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still took community strong for that game.
Yeah, it is because it's I like the cultness of it. You know what I'm saying? Because people didn't realize, like, yo, it was a good game, y'all.
What killed the game like indefinitely was when they didn't put it on Evo.
Win. Oh shit! Oh, that looks a lot better than the other game. Shit.
Less bit rate. That's why.
Oh yeah. See that what is that 4x3?
Yeah, less bit rate. It's not a lot going on in these games like it is the modern fighting game.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I spent many a times playing this on the Saturn. Ugh. I'm wondering that, you know what I'm saying, we got the major tournament season coming up because last weekend would have been final round weekend, but
Oh,
that happened. So yeah, that happened. I'm glad I got the PA to sticker up now that Mortal Kombat's on. But we going into tournament season. Like, final round was like the first major of tournament season. So now we going into that. Like I said, my plans are to be at CEO in June for the first major that was gonna host Street Fighter 6. Um Shit, hoping to try to put together my own Street Fighter 6 tournament. Um, I don't know. I need to do a litmus test with that. See if I can get people to come out this time.
I definitely show up.
Yeah, last time was a pretty decent turnout, even with what we had. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Even though I left early, that's
Yeah.
note to self. Note to self: leave the female home.
Well, I wasn't even gonna touch that one. No, no, no. But think about it like this, JT. We had enough for 3 teams of 4.
Okay. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
you put the word out, I'm pretty sure people will show up.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. It's one of those things to where, like I said, it's gonna be such a game changer. Even more so than Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is gonna do what Tekken does. Like Tekken just it's what I'm saying. It's I say it's like this. It's the same movie that you never get tired of watching. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get Big
Yeah.
Country started on that one. The way Tekken 8 going.
I think Tekken 8 is gonna be more entertaining. As
And that
huh?
and that's what they were going for with Street Fighter 5. Mm, mm, mm. Make it look more entertaining for the casual audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
That's
gonna be honest with you, until somebody gets opened up to watch Tekken 7 or just watch Tekken at high level play, it's boring as shit.
Yeah.
Until there's a good hit confirmed and somebody gets opened up. But
But that's
I
the
don't.
neutral game. I love watching that though. It's chess.
It is a chess match. But do you know how boring it is to watch chess? Particularly if you
fun.
don't play it. People who play chess or watch it be like, hmm.
Mm.
It's like every time I go to these tournaments or go to these gaming events and they have League of Legends and StarCraft, and the crowd they're like, oh, and I'm like, so what happened? I remember I even tried to watch one online and the commentators going ape shit. And all I do is see them just rotating around a crystal. Everybody just walking around this damn crystal. I'm like, okay. They're like, oh my God. Oh. So I get what you say. It'll be entertaining for the casual audience, but what is it gonna do for the hardcore Tekken players? I don't know. We won't find that out. I can't even say we won't find that out when because Harada still ain't put out a release date.
You want to stay clear away from Street Fighter 6 release date.
June 2nd. And that's why I'm gonna get that game. You're gonna see me ghosted.
Oh yeah, I think we all are. Hell, I put my pre-order in a couple of days ago.
I ain't did that yet.
Put my pre-order in, got my season pass. I didn't get the 250 one because I just didn't like what came in the box.
What came in the box?
See, case in point.
What came in the box?
Good question. It was like a comic book and some cards. I think it came with a statue.
Came with two statues. Kimberly and Luke statue came with
That's what
5
I'm saying.
Chariot cards and a poster and a steel book.
Yeah, that's not a that doesn't sell. That doesn't win me for 250.
Wait, a steel book? What do you mean steel book?
Like the game case is a steel book instead of being plastic.
Oh, well, I don't care about all
Pretty,
that.
pretty much just go to Wayne's movie shelf.
Yeah.
Them steel books be running for a lot of money now.
Dude, I really wish I'd have known the importance of steelbook when I had KOF 14. I had the steelbook. I was just because when I pre-ordered it, they was like, well, that's the pre-order bonus. I'm like, I don't get no character, no costumes. No, the pre-order bonus is you get a steelbook. I mean, well, that's ass. And then I didn't keep the game that long. Sold it back to the store, so I just gave away some money. Yeah, this definitely you and Jones.
Yeah. Don't know about play with Nightwolf.
Yeah. You
Even
play
though
Nightwolf, don't you?
Nightwolf cheap as fuck.
Look at that.
No,
Boom.
I don't play with Nightwolf.
Yes, hell
Yeah,
you
you
do,
do.
because you cheap as fuck.
Look at that.
That was definitely a drop. Okay, I like to fake out, fake jump in, go to the teleport. Hard to catch a motherfucker in Mortal Kombat with a block button.
Man, I wasn't
It's
getting.
Jones.
Yeah, that's John. That's you and John.
I thought
Cause I
y'all
think,
supposed to be hopping back on. What the hell you doing?
hey, he said he had to make a run. Hey,
Oh,
shit, it's 9:27. You know, get close to that man bedtime.
Okay.
You
is the wrestling on right now?
know what? It's Thursday. I want to say yeah.
Mm.
I want to say yeah. Look at it. I'm talking about no damage scaler whatsoever. Two full combos, and you dead basically. But you know what? I ain't even mad at it. At 96, this is
Mm.
what we had.
Ooh, that was good. That was a good catch.
Thank you. I
This is what,
appreciate it.
huh?
I appreciate you, Shelly.
That was a good catch. He done damn did that teleport punch, caught Cyrex. He caught Cyrex in his teleport, and then went for a full combo. I'm like, God damn,
See, I
33%.
know how to play. I know how to play a multitude of fighting games, Shelly, because
I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, hey,
I remember when you wasn't
get off
shit
your
at this one
soapbox.
though. Oh,
everybody
I remember when you was ass at this one. I
but
said, let me get my wins while I can, because I know what's gonna happen. He gonna start studying this shit,
Mm.
and then he start finding exploits. That motherfucker picked Sector. I was like, shit. Okay, this is me right here. I could tell by the team selection. That's me.
Sector.
No, you're Sector. That guy, the man, that shit with the missiles was like, man, what in the hell?
With the worst character in the game,
Who's the worst character in the game?
Sector. From what I
Man,
heard,
watch this shit. Don't be listening to goddamn ketchup and mustard.
how you drop that? How you drop that, right?
I did drop that. Wait till he get into the missile setups. That was just like, yo, this ain't even fair.
Remember, you gotta. Yeah, at that point, you just gotta rush him.
It's hard to rush him with one missile coming dead at you though. I was like, shit. Damn, see, that was probably a harpoon. And she could run through anything once she started blinking. She had about a good 3 seconds run
Yeah.
through anything. This can run through a bus. Yeah. Yeah, I will say this though. At one time, you were ass in this game. It didn't take you long to get up some level though.
Yeah, it don't take me long to level up for these games at all. Because I just apply the game's mechanics on top of my fundamentals. That's all you need to do. Once you learn the fundamental, like J1 said, once you learn the fundamentals, you can play any game.
You could damn near play in the game. That's true. Like I said, I mean, it was kind of like how pretty much I picked up Under Night. I don't think I had to do just a little point me to the show though.
Mhm.
I
You know
found
the
him.
Shoto gonna
Huh?
play the same type. You know the Shoto
Wait,
gonna
what?
play like that missile.
Yeah,
Yes.
it circled around him for like a good 2 seconds before it hit.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. He figured out an exploit with these missiles to where, like, okay, see,
Like that shit
because
right there. You just
the thing was I didn't drop the animation, so the missile's still there. It's trying to hit me when I stop moving. I'm just trying to do whatever I can to not stop moving. Probably because there's a goddamn missile coming.
That heat seeker motherfucker.
I can't finish that combo for shit. This game could have possibly been over.
oh, what the fuck? Oh shit.
Oh goodness, I can't finish that shit worth a damn.
Yeah. They just took it back to the basics, huh? Just
Hit that 5-piece on him.
damn.
Yeah, he done hit a button to where I couldn't finish off my shit. You know what I'm saying? He knew I was gonna blow the world up. Came to shock the world, goddamn.
Had to drop Jade.
Night was so goddamn cheap.
Smoke.
This before I learned how to play Kung Lao.
Oh god. You was out there practicing that infinite that night. I was like, here you
Yeah.
go. Here you damn go. And you know what? Here the bad part was the only person I really remember how to play with is damn Smoke. So I just picked Scorpion just for the hell of it.
God damn.
Right. Missiles every damn where. And see, look, now I can't even finish that combo because it was a missile still floating out there.
Yeah, that's the tech to play with. You gotta keep the missiles out.
The tech.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Before we knew what tech was or what to call it,
We just called it knowledge.
basically. Hit the dude in front of you. Don't let him hit you back. Let's see if I can finish this one.
40%.
Dude, I
Okay.
teleported into a damn missile. This missile is that bullshit. And then it wasn't until Trilogy to where he could do the teleport going forward. Like that shit would have came in handy with the missiles. Damn.
Yeah,
Kill me with
you
the
jumped right into that one.
Oh no.
See, normals. But you know what? I'm telling you, you got to know what to do when you get caught in a scramble.
Yeah.
I mean, because the first
Scrambles.
that the lay person wants to panic in a scramble. Sometimes all you got to do really in a scramble, stop moving.
Get blocked.
Now, how many damn missiles gonna keep me in a damn scramble? Look, 2 hit, 16%. Boy, what a scale in that goddamn. That was my shot. Ooh, good shit. Nigga say, go, you over here. No, you over here. God damn it. Oh man, shit, fellas. So yo, final thoughts on everything we had tonight, man. Everything we had going on, your feelings on fighting games, how to approach them, how to win, what to do, Street Fighter 6, just whatever your final thoughts are. Shells, you the new guy, you up first.
Good. But now, my final thoughts about it is, just you put in the work. I mean, today's day and age, everything's accessible on the internet. Don't get too focused on the combos. Just focus on playing. Like you got everything at your fingertips. Just in practice. And touching on what JT said, just my last thing. He's like, come up with a strategy, find one simple strategy, use it until someone stops it. Simple as that. That simple. Big country.
What you got for him, man?
I would say the first, just don't give up. Don't get discouraged. You're going to lose. That's how life is. You're going to fail at things, but just keep going, and you will see the results. Just, I know a lot of people love to give up when things don't go their way, and that's not how life is. You have to persevere through. Take your time and see what's really happening. Take a really good look and see what's happening.
So y'all, if y'all don't know who spoke at the graduation that year, that shit was so damn motivational. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn. I'm finna go buy me another bike then. Fuck it. But no, I mean, but that's real though, and I think really that's why a lot of people get discouraged with fighting games is because, as opposed to any other type of game, they don't want to lose, and not even just losing, but going back, learning from those losses and getting better. Think about it like this. Let's just say with like your team-based shooters, your FPS games, right? If y'all lose, what you'll do is, you know what I'm saying, next time hide behind another teammate, or blame it on hide behind your teammates, blame it on the fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? Blame it on the stage. That nigga sorry. I ain't playing on your team no more. Get on a team full of good people. You know what I'm saying? Be up there bragging about having 3 kills and 10 deaths. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see where the same level of growth is in those as in the FGC, because with the FGC, it's just you, your controller, and that man in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I didn't play team sports in school. I wrestled, because it's like, you know what, win, lose, or whatever is my fault. Whether what, no matter what happens, you see what I'm saying?
Another point I would like to say, you
Mhm.
gain nothing from winning. You can always there's always lots to learn from losing.
The lessons in the loss, absolutely.
Mhm. Because if you go and watch if you just watch your replays of you winning, what do you learn from that? Nothing.
Nothing.
But if you watch your losses, you can pick apart what you did wrong and better yourself from those points.
Yeah, you right. You right about that.
I would say definitely though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say you have to study both. Both of them are worth studying, because with what with a win, with what worked, you want to make sure. Okay, you know what? I keep that in my tool belt.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you have to find out why it worked.
But that's what I'm saying. That would be where studying those wins would come in at.
You right.
But as far as your losses, the losses are going to be the bigger lessons, because now you know what didn't work and not to do that shit again.
Yeah.
So,
I got my dope supporter in the building, Tina Cheatham. I definitely have no input on this convo. Just here to show support. No gamer, no
Non-gamer.
non-gamer, no further than Sega. Much love. Appreciate you, Tina. I,
Yo,
I swear, Tina makes this shit so fun every week. It's just like, you know
I'm
what? What is
telling
she
you.
gonna say this week? Who knows? Like, Tina, I got some shit for you next week. You might want to be here next week, because
I'm gonna be here next week.
yeah, you
Genesis
got
does what Nintendo.
that
Oh,
right. But yeah, Tina, it's gonna be some shit next week. You might want to stick around for this one next week.
I'm
Appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate you. But yeah, the big thing is, like I said though, study wins and losses, because it's something to be learned from both. Learn, you know what I'm saying, the do's and the don'ts. You get them both from wins and losses. But I think a lot of people don't study the wins for the right things. They'll study the win and be like, "Oh man, look how I beat this dude ass."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but did you see what you did in succession? Is like, you know what, you can, because the thing is, we talk about B&Bs, y'all. You can create your own B&Bs.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
They have in-game box B&Bs, but you can create your own B&Bs.
You create the combo that you feel most comfortable with. That is your B&B.
Exactly. And you can learn that from your wins. Now, as far as your L's, okay, yeah, your L's are gonna teach you this is what you need to stop doing. Or if you have this, do more of it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Or it'll teach you how to really pay attention to tendencies.
It's like Sun Tzu said, read that Art of War. Just saying.
Sun Tzu said, read the Art of War.
No, no, I would say read that.
I thought
No,
you was gonna drop a
it's
quote,
like
man.
what
What
Sun
the
Tzu
fuck?
said. It's pretty much. I get my how I win and how I lose, and I study it based off of Art of War, because he's basically studying war and all combat, how you go against your opponent. You just don't study your wins, you study your losses, or how you can win better. It can apply. I say read it. I mean, I recommend people read it.
I thought
Um,
he had a quote, goddamn.
I
another
mean, oh man, hold on. I ain't got
another
no quote on me. I ain't
another
got no quote
point I
on me
want
yet,
to
you
make.
know. Nah,
You're not
but
gonna always win.
you're not. You're
No,
not.
You gotta go
no,
into this thinking you're not gonna always win.
You're not. I agree.
no. You got to be ready to take those L's.
It's like the pro tell you they took more L's than they won. So that's why they don't really care about how many times they won, because they still try to catch up.
Right.
I want to go and make your podcast longer, but these people, these modern day fighting game players, they're spoiled by games like Call of Duty. Like you said, you
Oh,
can you can run behind your teammates for instead of you facing it yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if everybody wins, you win, even though you went 0-27. It'll make you feel good because you got the big W sign on your screen, and the other people got the big loss sign. But did you really learn anything out of that process, or did you
Nope.
just run around and just get killed?
That bitch got carried.
You got carried.
Motherfucker.
But that's what's wrong with fighting games nowadays. People have that Call of Duty syndrome. They want to get in there and win, and when you face some type of adversity, they want to instantly just shut down.
They want an instant gratification. That's what they want.
And
Yeah.
fighting games are a long road unless you've been doing this for years.
That is true. But even then, it was a long road. It's just a long road that led to where we are.
Mm-hmm.
There's no shortcut in this, y'all. I'm sorry. If you want a shortcut, like I said, go get the next Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Every great journey begins with one
Get
step.
get you. Oh, see, that came from no, that was Confucius.
It's Confucius. It's Confucius.
Yeah, that was Confucius. That wasn't even Sun Tzu, man. I thought you had one for me. You know what?
No. That just came in my head when you said it's a long journey. That just came in my head.
Yes, it did. One thing I want to got they add on before we get up out of here, y'all. We need to. I want people to go back to having fun. I want that camaraderie back. You know what I'm saying. I want that same arcade feel of we in here fighting. It's gonna be some shit talking, some hurt feelings, some asses getting beat. But at the end of the day, we dapping each other up. Somebody might have a flask in their bag. We splitting the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no. I
Definitely.
I've been to 10 final rounds. Never seen a fist fight. I've seen some arguments. I did see some arguments, particularly around the time Injustice 1 was out. This dude was arguing about how unfair the brackets were. But that was what, one time in 10 years? I could live with those odds. Meanwhile, Madden tournaments get shot up to the point nobody want to host them shits.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You got 2K tournaments where you got dudes with money on the floor because they gambling on the game. And people's spots getting shut down. So that's what I'm saying. The FGC is a special thing. I think old gamers as well as new gamers need to treat it right, nurture it, and just bring it back to having fun, kicking good shit, and the camaraderie. That's what I love so much, man. That's why I'm going to make it a point to try to go to a major this year, if not more than one, because I just miss the camaraderie going to a major fighting game tournament.
So aren't you going to the one in Florida?
The plan is to go to CEO at the end of June.
All right.
But even then, you know, they was talking about MomoCon. I just hate that MomoCon's gonna be like what, a week before Street Fighter 6.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you think MomoCon's always Memorial Day weekend, which is gonna be literally the week before.
That fucking sucks.
That sucks. But you gotta think though, that happened at final round that year. I think final round came out like final round happened like 2 weeks before MK11 came out.
Mm. They dodged the bullet with that one anyway.
We didn't know that. We didn't know. Yeah, we truly didn't find that out till sometime during the pandemic. God damn it, that was a whole year later. But yeah, just bring back that camaraderie, bring back that arcade feel, bring back the competitive nature. But you know, just don't be like bitches about it. Like let's go back to having fun with it. I promise you. I promise you. It's still fun. At least it is for me. But fellas, tell these folks if y'all want them to link up with you, how can they follow you? Give me your
You can
social.
follow you can follow me on Instagram, Big Country 50. You can find me in Fightcade, Big Country 50.
There it is.
All
Shells,
right.
what you got going?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember my Instagram handle. Shoot, I forgot it.
How you fuck you forget your Instagram, nigga?
Forgot his own Instagram at that.
All right. You can follow me, like I said earlier, in the local strip club. You'll see me over there passed out drunk somewhere, or you can follow me on Instagram at JShells, JSH3LLZ. Hey, you show me love. I just do ratchet shit on there just because it's whatever. So all right, but other than that, shit. This with Ray. Come on, DJ Agnew, let's go.
All right, man. So y'all follow me at Dope Enterprise on Instagram. No, wait a minute. Yeah. No, Dope Enterprise on Facebook, Dope Enterprise on YouTube, Dope Enterprise on Instagram. Quick 30 will be coming up Tuesday. And also just be on the lookout for the random late shows with me at with me, DJ Agony, and Kid Dynamite, aka Larry Hodges. Those just pop up regularly. So when they happen, catch them. If you miss them, catch them again. They'll be on all dope platforms. Also, the Quick 30 next Tuesday. It's gonna be a good one. And that's when I'll make the announcement for next Thursday's dope show. Like I said, you do not want to miss that. You don't, I promise you. And if you miss it the first time, shame on you that you missed a good one. But don't worry, I got some friends of mine. They coming back for a second for a quick one more again, and the topic is gonna be like, oh damn. Y'all might want to come in here and I tell you like this: bring your questions because these people are not shy and they got answers. So I end this show like I end all of them. First of all, I want to thank Big Country 50. I want to thank Jay Shells for being here, man. Yo, like, hey, this Game is Alley thing. Like I said, we are dope is becoming more and more of a conglomerate to where we're putting stamps on stuff now, y'all. Like this is what we're doing. Like this is what is called establishing a brand. So definitely appreciate y'all brothers for coming through, man, kicking good shit with me, going through some gaming psychology and whatnot. I end this show like I end all of them. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. I am DJ Agony. These are my gamers. They are dope. I'm dope. And when you're dope, you're family. Peace.
Yeah.